CNN axes Don Lemon from his prime time and moves him to a morning show in anchor shakeup. So, in essence, he basically got fired from primetime. Because this also typically means that he's going to be making a lot less money. So let's get right into the story. Ratings challenged CNN will reshuffle the deck chairs on the slowly sinking network, pushing out left leaning primetime host Don Lemon from his plum solo slot to a newly created morning team, boss Chris Litt announced Thursday. Lemon will join Caitlin Collins and Poppy Harlow to replace current New Day host John Berman and Brianna Kaler. This long anticipated move to drop Lemon from primetime comes after new corporate overlord Warner Bros. Discovery pledged to shift CNN away from opinion based shows to more centrist reporting of the news. Last month, the network canned Brian Stelter, the outspoken host of the now cancelled Reliable Sources. Lemon, who often espoused his liberal opinions on his 10 p.m. show, Don Lemon Tonight, helmed the lowest ranked program in prime time in August, averaging 660,000 viewers to finish a distant third to Fox and MSNBC. And the craziest thing about this, right? For having basically the lowest ranked program in prime time at 660,000 viewers, he was still probably making 8 figures in that position, right? The amount of money that he was probably making was probably disturbing for barely any viewership. So a rep for CNN said the network will be making an announcement on who will replace Lemon in the next few weeks. I mean, you could probably put a toaster. That'd probably be a little bit more entertaining. Let's see, is there anything else? Let's see. I guess so. Right here. Okay. Insiders have earmarked Casey Hunt as a possible replacement for Lemon, or for the 9 p.m. slot, which was left open when Chris Como was fired last year over his role in advising his older brother. And sources recently told the Post that Litch has his work cut out for him as he tries to pump up the network's ratings. In August, Fox News dominated it with 9 shows, making the top 10 highest rated cable news shows. Only MSNBC's Rachel Maddow pulled out a 5th place ranking with 2.7 million viewers. Lagging behind, Fox's The 5, 3.4 million, Tucker Carlson Tonight, 3.3 million, Hannity, 2.9 million, and Jesse Waters Primetime, 2.9 million. The only CNN show to crack the top 25 was Anderson Cooper 360 in 25th place with 950,000 viewers. Meanwhile, New Day came in 42nd place out of 82 cable news shows, bringing in 396,000 total viewers. So CNN did not provide a start date for the changes, but said it will rename New Day. An update is set later this year. Berman and Kaler will remain at the network, Litt said. And to be frank, this is just so crazy, right? Because I really don't know what could possibly save CNN. Because they're not really solving the problem. They're just moving the problems around right now, right? I mean, it's good on them to fire Brian Stelter, but they should have just outright fired Don Lemon too. Because you really need a clean house. You need a really good clean slate, and moving him around in the same organization is not really cleaning the slate. So the exec is known for his previous success launching MSNBC's Morning Joe and revamping CBS Morning Show, which was then called CBS This Morning. Both shows featured lively conversation about current topics and news of the day with a broad selection of guests. There is no stronger combination of talent than Don, Poppy, and Caitlin to deliver on our promise of a game-changing morning news program, Lish said Thursday. They are each uniquely intelligent, reliable, and compelling. Well, that's interesting. Together, they have a rare and palpable chemistry. Combined with CNN's resources and global news gathering capabilities, we will offer a smart, bold, and refreshing way to start the day. And Harlow has most recently served as an anchor of CNN Newsroom, as well as a relief presenter at New Day, while Collins served as a White House correspondent for the network. So here's the thing, right? I think that if Don Lemon has any intelligence within him, he would stockpile as much cash as possible, because it doesn't really bode well that he has been moved to the morning show. And the amount of money that he's making probably got cut pretty heavily. And so if he was living like a certain type of lifestyle beforehand, he really needs to alter it so that this probably dramatic cut in pay isn't going to be so horrendous. And basically, if anyone's dealing in a similar situation where either you get fired or you're forced to move to like a different position within your company and you end up making less money, you need to really stockpile cash, because you either got to soon find another job because you want to get paid for what you're worth, or you got to understand that now there is a much higher likelihood that you're just going to become like outright fired. So, just something to really think about. If you want to learn how to get out of debt, master your money, go to 40unbox.com. You can learn down below how I got out of debt and grew my net worth. But yeah, this is going to be pretty interesting. I think probably within like the next month or two, I probably think that Don Lemon himself is actually just going to get fired as well. Like, I don't think he's going to end up basically staying at the company, because I don't think there's going to be people there wanting to see him anymore, like at all.